Hello, how are you, Jerel?
I'm doing good, sir. How you doing?
Okay, I'm done fine. Just want to know, you're one of the brightest players that we have in the workshops as well as on the court. Your behavior is compared to the best. How is the workshops? How has it contributed to some of your success, even on your job and all that? Can you tell me a few things about it?
Yeah, so I mean, being here is a wonderful experience. I get to hoop, but also take advantage of the workshops. One of the most recent ones that we actually did was revolving around conflict and your emotion. So in my field, I work in the financial field, so of course I would know not reacting immediately off of emotion, not carrying emotion on your sleeve. So the presenter happened to forget at that time, but we touched base on the emotion. There were a couple of things that aligned within my job, so it's kind of like a refresher for me. But I know, given the group of basketball players that we have here, and growing up in Long Beach too, these are things that are often not talked about, especially in our environment. We're quick to react, we don't think, and then we don't realize that whatever is said to us, we don't take into account. We're living through, if they said it a certain way, tone of voice, or whatever it is that they said, we immediately take it as disrespect. So I think that was one of the brightest things to have in a workshop. I apply that to my my day-to-day work, because like I said, I work in the finance side, so it's a lot of things that come forth with that.
Working the finance side. So how long you been in the finance side, Jerel?
It's been half a decade now.
Half a decade.
Yeah, so I started back in 2019. So I'm currently right now with Wells Fargo.
Okay. And do you think the workshops contribute a lot to your progress while you're at the Wells Fargo?
Yeah, I'd say with Wells Fargo and outside of Wells Fargo too. It doesn't just touch base on my job. It extends beyond my job. Like, for example, one of the most recent ones we did last Monday, last Monday was actually revolving around fatherhood and being a role model. So I myself actually have a little cousin that's more so like a little brother to me, and I didn't realize some of the factors that come into being a role model. I always just, based off of how I grew up, it was, that cat's older, so you gonna go hang with them. But it's not more so like game that's really like given out. So all the resources that were available, it's like, I really see it as an opportunity to take advantage of it. Because when I was growing up, I didn't see really too much of these advantages that are taken part of. So the fact that this is being given out, and then you throw in the fact that you can play basketball too, it's like you're getting the best of both worlds. You got a learning curve for life, and then you got basketball. And when you combine them together, you got Hoops After Dark.
Right. So tell me this: how many years has you been involved with Hoops After Dark?
I want to say 1 year. I played 2 seasons, and then I got injured on the off season for the 3rd season, so I took that time off and just came back this season.
Okay. Well, it looks like you've done a really good job. And how do you feel about this year's championship? Do you think you'll be in it? What do you think about it as the season winds down?
Well, I mean, my team won when I was playing, and when I wasn't playing, my team still got to the championship. So that shows that there was some good chemistry there. So the fact that I'm back, I don't want to jinx us or anything, but we got good chemistry going. When guys don't play selfish, but we got good chemistry going.
Yeah. All right. So here we have it from Jerel Manning from Hoops After Dark. Thank you so much, Jerel.
You're welcome. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm.